Hey all, I am Magic Up here, and today I got another 80th anniversary thing to unbox. Um, I'm like almost done with the motorized stuff. However, this video is gonna be on the diecast stuff, which I think since either the Ruby Thomas or like the Amazon exclusive pack was like the last time I talked about like the 80th diecast range. Anyways, today we have the Sodor Adventure Pack. A Walmart exclusive, which comes with an exclusive Thomas, Eddie and Clairbo, and Henry, James, and Percy. So here's the box. It's pretty nice. Got the Nitrogen era promos. Got this big exclusive Thomas emblem thing, Metal Collection logo, Thomas logo, bottom, which is James and Henry again. This side is pretty cool. It has like Nitrogen era promos of the entire of like Thomas, Percy, James, and Henry. It's kind of interesting that like each side of the box have like their own character pairings. Like we got Thomas, Percy, James, and Percy, James and Henry. All four of them. Thomas, Percy, and Thomas and James. And yep, here's the back. We have like all the characters' names and a whole bunch of legal bullshit. At the top here we have like the pack name 20 different languages, which I think is a good idea to put it there because it makes the box look, I don't know, more nicer. But getting back to the bag, I feel like there's like no excuse for them like to put like some like, kind of description. Like I don't like it. I can at least understand why it's not on like stuff like the diecast single releases, like because the legal bullshit takes up like so much space. I feel like for this, it could like, I don't know, put it somewhere, like put it here, like, or even put it up here. Like we talk about that Thomas just got his new cut of paint. He's taking Annie Clairbo all around Sodor to see his best friends like Percy, Henry, James, like something like that. It doesn't be like too complex. But anyways, wait, could you see me? I'm not sure. But anyways, let's get on to opening the box. So let's get to opening it. I'm gonna open it from this side, I guess. I'm just gonna throw it in the box, anyways. Yeah. Maybe I should use like scissors. Oh. But like I said, throwing away the box. I don't know why I care so much about keeping this intact. I just realized this is gonna be like my first time seeing like a regular Percy in person. I already have like James and Henry from that Amazon exclusive pack. I have the Ruby Thomas, but I don't know, it's cool to see Thomas that I won't damage it by like holding it. And I actually never had Pragmaster push along Annie and Clairbo, so this could be interesting. But just continue to pull it out. Oh, one last thing. I'm not that big of a fan of the white background. Like, it looks kind of cool. However, I would prefer there was like some like mountains or like stuff. The background you see in like the diecast and like motorized packs, like in the boxes. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know, just hills and mountains back here. So gonna pull them out. Start with Thomas, and wow, it's really good. Yep, pretty nice. Grab out Henry. Here's this tender. Pretty. Actually, kind of decently heavy. It's just like this top part's plastic. Got James, and this is kind of annoying me. Oh, thank God! There was like this white speck, and I'm happy to see what to be rubbed off. Yep. Whoops. Grab his tender. We got Percy, and he looks kind of goofy and kind of strange. I'll talk about it more later. And we got Annabeth. and Clarice. Here they all are, and they're all gonna get their own part of the review, own section of the review. So, anyways, let's begin. We're gonna go like numerical order, then the rolling stock. So we gotta start with Thomas. Let's start with Thomas, the fucking tank engine. So here he is, and he is pretty nice. Look at his face, and it's pretty good. Like his cheeky face, and it's like looking to this side. And it's because his driver fireman or some workman is putting his red lining on. That guy's hand must be like stiff, because I don't know, I could just never like draw right without my hand shaking. Yep, we got his side rods, which is just regular gray, which I'm not used to because I only had the Ruby Thomas for a long time. Got his rivet details and his handrails. Nice. The back, which is unpainted, which I hate. Like, it's got at least some of the buffers. The other side is perfectly normal. The top, I've got separately fitted whistles, which, like those side rods, I'm used to it for being shiny and not like standard plastic. The skull bunker, skull's kind of weird, but I don't know, I don't really care. I got the side rods, which I see as like a kind of controversial thing. Like, some people like it, some people don't like it. I do like it. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird that they don't move. But then again, stuff like Erdl, they didn't have like moving side rods, and yet people glaze it because it's peak. We don't tolerate Erdl slander here. Yep. And just like the motorized thing, the wheels is not aligned with the wheel arch thing, which pisses me off. Yep. His lamp is unpainted alongside his running board, which it's fine. I'm kind of just used to Thomas toys without white running boards. So, yep. On the bottom, his name, and we got a screw and a rivet, which is kind of interesting. Like, I'm pretty sure like Percy has like all rivets or most of like one rivet, and like James and Henry just have none, which I'm kind of confused why. Just like, I don't know, this range is pretty inconsistent. You see more of those two fuckers. So, yep. Yeah, that's all I have for Thomas, and he looks pretty good. I've had to rank him out of 10. I'll give him a say an 8.5 for the variants. Yep. I didn't talk about. I don't think I talked about it, but the wheels are like different, which I'm kind of mixed on whether I like this more than like the Trackmaster push along wheels. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. So he's Thomas, and now on to engine number 3. We got Henry. He's Henry, and I've seen some mixed things on him. Like, some people say he's really good, and some people say this model is like the worst one out of the 4. I'm still more on he's really good. I actually have no idea of the 4 which one I think is the worst. We don't talk about you two. Yep. Henry, his face is really good. Like, it's kind of like a mixture between the CGI face and like the model series like eyebrows. Cause look at them, so cool. Front, the side, and he has some side rods. He's missing like, I think he's supposed to have like 2 wheels at the front, but I don't really care. Got the wheel arches, which is actually like in line with the wheels. Oh my god, they can do it! But the thing is at a cost. Henry's missing his like half wheel arch thing here, which kind of annoys me. With Thomas here, they show that they don't really care about like connecting the wheels to the wheel arches. No, actually something to bring back to talk about, like at least for the motorized Thomas, I think there's at least an excuse. Like, they had to use like the same motor core thing. But this, I don't even know why they didn't do it. Like, I don't know, it's pissing me off. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Inside the cab, we actually get to see. Wait, can we? actually no, it's black on the inside. I mean, you can still like see a little bit of the inside. Bringing back Thomas, forgot to mention. You can see through his cap. However, he has this metal part, which kind of noisy. It's kind of annoying, but oh well, I don't care. The back, no cap detail, which kind of sucks. And maybe he's missing something here. I'm not sure. I don't really care to do research on that. Besides that, Henry's really good. His tender though, I'm kind of mixed on. Like, it looks kind of weird. Like, I know it's not supposed to be like some running board thing on his tender. I don't know. It looks kind of wrong without it. I think it's because like the wheel's like so fucking small. Like, it makes the tender look oversized. And this looks fucking cheap. I'll be so honest. Like, you could have at least put some red here, make it look better. His cold detail is fine, and connecting it, you don't have that huge cap on like the motorized stuff. And I think this tender scales okay with Henry. And this and James have like the same problem where like on their own they actually look pretty good. However, like let's bring back Thomas here. Like, Henry looks way too short, especially compared to you. But we'll talk about him later. But you can see like how short Thomas is. Oh, I keep forgetting. Look, I think, yeah, you can see him from back here. I think Thomas is kind of like, I don't know, like not straight. He's like angled and kind of weird. Especially since it's supposed to be more accurate to the TV show, which has more accurate, realistic designs. I think Henry actually doesn't have that. Yeah, I think so. Just kind of weird, like kind of just like the 80th line for both motorized and metal engine. It's like metal collection is like really inconsistent, which is kind of annoying sometimes. Besides that, we got this thing that's I think it's a little too small, but I don't really care. So final thoughts on Henry, and he's pretty good. Like I said, on his own he's fine, but compared to the others, he has a bit of a scaling issue. However, like I feel like most Thomas ranges have like scaling issues, like especially if they have like the narrow gauge engines. Like, I know people like shit on Erdo for having like the most dog shit scaling ever, but like then again, like I said, I don't think any range besides like Bachman has like good scaling. But anyways, besides that, Henry is a good model, and out of 10, I'll give him like an 8 out of 10. Now, put Henry back, and let's see James. Here's James, and he looks really good. Like, I actually have no idea like who's my favorite out of like, the 4 released. Like, I think they're all really good in their own aspects. He's James, and he's really long. Talk about that more later. Got his face, and it looks kind of strange. However, it still looks like James though. Painted buffers on the side. Let's talk about this. Let's get this out of the way. He has gray wheels, which I kind of like gray wheel James. Like, I will admit, okay, I think when I first reviewed him in the Amazon pack, I didn't like the gray wheels they used. Or, I don't know, they're starting to grow on me, actually. And he also has gold side rods, which I'm pretty sure these things are like, because they use like a strange promo picture of James. However, I don't know, it feels so in character for James to have like unique side rods, and I don't know, it makes it cool. Yep. In the back, we actually have some, I guess, I want to say cab detail. However, like you can see the inside of the cab is hollowed out in some parts, which is nice. The coupling, which looks kind of weird, if I'm being honest. Something else to mention, I think his handrail is a little too low. I think it's supposed to be more on top, but I don't really care that much. I don't know what to say. James just looks really good. His dome is separately fitted, which is nice. Yep, James. And go on to his tender, which is just an all-in-go James tender, just with the new wheels. Like Henry's tender. Oh wait, I just realized I'm fucking stupid. James has the running board on his tender, not Henry. Like, I feel like they could at least modify the All Just Go tender because it actually doesn't look that bad. Like you can probably tell it's All Just Go. However, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. And you got the small wheels, which looks too small. And I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like, I think it's been here since like All Just Go. Like, I don't know what this is, but I don't know if it's detail, like for detail purposes. I think it's kind of cool. Cool. And yeah, that's all I have to say. And just like Henry, his main problem is that on his own, he looks really good. Like, probably maybe even the best diecast engine of before. However, when you bring the others in, Jesus, James is so fucking tall. Like, I guess it's kind of accurate since his CGI model is fucking massive as well. But I don't know. I think he made it a little smaller, and you can tell he is longer than Henry, which is wrong because James is supposed to be the shortest one. I feel like if they swapped Henry and James swapped chassis and have Henry be the long tall one, but and let James be the small short one, I think the scaling would be much better. Oh well, it kind of sucks. I forgot to mention on this cab roof, we got his whistle, which is molded on and still painted, which is nice. So, my overall thoughts on James, that he is may actually be the best out of the four. I'm not sure. Like, the competition is actually kind of steep, and he definitely looks way better than his motorized form. So, if I had to give him a rating out of 10, I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10. Like, maybe an 8.5. I'm not sure. I think him and Thomas are like probably the best out of the four. So I'm gonna say James is slightly better. So I'm gonna stick with a 9 out of 10. And now let's get James out of the way. And got Percy. Percy is kind of weird if I'm being honest. Like, I'm not sure why. He just looks kind of weird. But like, he still looks pretty good though. Got his face, and he looks weird. Like, I think they try to make him like cute, like, because you know, like in the like later seasons of the show, Percy's been kind of like the baby of the group. That is like big puppy dog eyes, his painted buffers, and his side rods, which I will admit, while I still like the side rods, they do kind of protrude a little too far. So we got his side, and I realized he's missing this circle piston thing. Like, even if you know you know, which yeah, kind of sucks. And his side rods, I don't like the placement of it. Like, I try to compromise for the missing piston thing and just move the side rods to the front, which I don't like. If they just moved it, like, I don't know, just put it in the middle, both of these wheels, I think it would be much better. Like, because it kind of looks like he's in constant motion. I'm not sure. Besides that, he looks pretty good. His side, and it looks really good. He doesn't suffer from like the droopy saddle tape, like which recommends the push long Percy had. And his 6 is so fucking weird. Like, it's like not the font they use for like the regular Percy from the show, and I'm pretty sure even his motorized form has like the correct 6. Yeah, I don't really like that. It's kind of annoying. Oh, guys, detailed toolbox, I think, and whatever the hell that is. And we got rivets and handrails. The back, he actually has painted buffers, although I'm pretty sure it's because this running board is like reused from the All Just Go diecast Percy. Just like the motorized form, like, he's missing this detail, the back detail of his bunker, and his coal detail is so pathetic. Like, it's just a black blob. Like, they could have at least like filled up the entire bunker area, but no, that's so dog shit. Oh, just like, I should have pointed out the other 4, but Percy doesn't have like cab windows, which kind of sucks. And he has separately fitted a whistle and dome, I think. I don't know, I forgot. And something kind of cool is that inside the cab, we have these metal parts. However, we see some gold, which I'm pretty sure it's just because of the separately fitted gold parts. However, this kind of enhances it because it looks like this like cab detail, even though it's not. It's cool. A regular cab roof. And that's it. I will admit, Percy is kind of like may actually be the weakest one, like out of the four. I don't know. He, like I said, he just looks kind of weird. Like, however, I still think he's a good model and a pretty good representation of Percy. I don't know. Like I said, he just looks kind of weird. So, out of 10, like a rating out of 10, I would give him like a 7.5 out of 10. Looks weird, but still really good. So, yep. Let's put Percy back, and I guess we gotta talk about these two. I'm going to be honest, Andy and Clarabelle kind of suck. It's because they reused the tooling of the Dragon Master Push Along, Andy and Clarabelle. And those toolings already suck in general. Like, see the fronts, this is Annie, I think, yep. And face and windows are so fucking small. Like, they take up very little space on their fronts. On the side, this matches some cool detail. Like, the people in her cab. We got some light up. I think windows, some windows are light up, like lit up, but some are not. I'm not sure why there's some gray things there. I will make the gray on Annie and Claire, but it's kind of weird to me. Like, maybe it's accurate. I forgot to do some research, but I'm not sure. Oh, something else to mention, they have lipstick. I don't remember them having lipstick. I don't think even all of them go. Yep. They have new wheels, and they actually have painted buffers on both sides, which is nice. If only they did it on the main good engines. Yep. Back looks pretty good. And the side is actually different, which is really good. Really nice. And Clarabelle is basically the same thing. I think they're different passengers. Yep. And something that's cool is that they have different expressions, or at least mouths, which is nice, because I don't like when Andy and Clarabelle merch have the exact same face. I prefer it when Andy has like the weird open mouth and Clarabelle just has like a smug look. Something like this. Besides that, yeah, I don't really like these designs that much. Get Thomas, connect them together. And yeah, no, I don't really like it. Like, you can tell that Thomas is like way bigger than the two. So that's kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna act like I'm gonna rate them as them both, and not like them separately, because they're basically the same thing, same model. What are my thoughts on Annie and Clarabelle? I don't really like them. I like some of the changes they did, like the people and their insides and their different expressions, but they're always doomed to be dog shit since they reused the Dragon Master Push Along designs. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I have to give them a rating, I guess, a 5 out of 10. Yeah, no, they're kind of mid. Kind of underwhelming thing to end on. Anyways, I don't know why I put them down. Read them all here, and I'll talk about my final thoughts. Please. Oh no, Percy! Safe. Don't go, Clarabelle. See my final thoughts on this tie pack. So, what are my final thoughts on the I guess it'd be 6-pack. Or 8-pack, if you count the tenders as separate. The 6-pack. I think this is an okay way of getting everything. Although I feel like some people would just buy it for the Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle, since these are just the regular models. However, if you're like me and just have not found any of the single releases because Walmart doesn't stock them and Meijer doesn't exist where I live, this is actually a pretty nice way of getting them. I don't know why I said it's okay. I think my problem with this pack is that, why does this exist? Like, I understand like making an exclusive Thomas and like throwing anything Clarabelle, but I don't see the point of throwing the rest in. Like, they kind of do this. Mattel kind of does this a lot. Like, where they throw like make a multi-pack that comes with like the stock standard characters and like some exclusive. Like, our problem with that is like, at that point, just like, all you need to do is just buy this pack and buy like a Thomas, and the rarity is Thomas, and like, you already have the entire set, so like, there's kind of no point of buying the rest. I feel like they should have just made the Sodor Adventure pack just a 3-pack, like those diecast all just go 3 packs, because like all you need, because if you just buy this pack, I think the rest would just like, I don't know, just take up shelf space that could be used to like restock and then like, or even making new ones. And also I heard like rumors, something like that like the next diecast range is like gonna come out next year and they gonna have like magnets, stuff like that. Although I see like, you know, like there's like leaked images of like a diesel that's potentially in this pack, but I'm kind of confused on like okay, it's gonna be like a mini rant. So this conclusion is gonna be like a mini rant. Like, I don't see the point of just making brand new toolings, really good toolings of the diecast and motorized stuff, just to like replace it in the literal next year. Like, that's some like adventures type shits. And like, it kind of annoys me that I spend so much time and money on this range just for it to be like becoming relevant the literal next year. But yeah, I'm just gonna like wait until like we see like actual images of the potential new stuff. It'd probably be cool though. I probably will waste my money on them. But anyways, back to the Sodor Adventure pack. I'm gonna give this entire pack a rating. Oh wait, price. I forgot. I don't script these videos, so you can tell. This was like $33, which I'm pretty sure like, well, like calculating the cost of getting everything individually, I'm not sure if you would count. I guess we would count Annie and Claire builds like as like the small diecast. I'm pretty sure this pack is a cheaper way of getting everything. So yep, that's pretty nice. For the rating, I would give it a 8 out of 10. A pretty decent way of getting the pack. Although like Annie and Claire will kind of like, you get like some mid-ass rolling stock. So yep, I'm not gonna do like a running montage since these are fucking diecast trains. Like, they don't do on their own. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.